Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I'm your host, AJ Trader 7. I'm one of the moderators in this great chat room. I want to welcome you to Monday morning, Monday afternoon, I should say. Well, what can I tell you? Um, Today is just, it never ceases to amaze me. Uh, I always get up and I have a knack of finding so many great plays. And I'm not taking just one or two or three. I'm talking 12 or 13. My list is like always 35 to 45 ideas. And I'm just one that I really search for things, read things. Um, you know, in today's world, you observe all these other rooms, and you just kind of almost laugh because it's like they're one-sided. If a trade isn't there on that one idea, then they won't trade for the day. They'll try to sell you and push you recaps of videos, things they did, and they make tweets from 7 years ago. Let me retweet this to get you motivated. And then the other rooms are like, oh my God, it's not hitting our lines. My five ideas, I can't really trade them, so we'll just have to wait. you just you, and then there are other ones that copy our room, but they have to wait for my notes to get done. So then they're juggling around at the last minute, trying to, oh shit, I was really off on that. I better change my numbers. And here it's a smooth world. You know, my list is already formatted in my head. I've already got it written down, and now all I have to do is type it out one by one by one by one by one by one. I already know where the stocks are going to go. I know where they're going to pop to. I have it all blueprinted in my head, but I have to lay it out on writing for the traders in the room. So this way they can set up their execution. The key is trying to get done within 5 to 10 minutes before the bell rings. This way everyone has that opportunity when the bell rings and it hits, they can start taking their size, their positioning, and so forth. And so usually I'll get in the chat room about 5 minutes to 6. I'll say good morning to dozens of people, including the great mods, and of course say hello to Jenny, let him finish out his pre-market. And then from there, I just start writing the notes. And I usually, if I don't have interruption, I can be done in 20, 22 minutes. And usually when I'll just start with, you know, giving you the actual trade. um, I'll give you the ticker, and then I'll give you the news behind it. I won't tell you how to set it up just yet because I just want you to get your charts ready. All right. And so I usually like to start with really a great play on the number one or the cheapest play. This way, because I have so many different traders in the room, everyone has a lot of things to trade. Some people will want to trade beyond today. Some people will want Netflix. Some people will want an earnings play. Some people will want um, Grub. Everyone has a price that they want. My job is to just provide you the opportunity to trade whatever you want. And so today, I did SINT. It was a little $3 stock, and it was a great short. I did TSEM was an earnings play. BA was an earnings. Grub was a high PR play, and VCR was a uh, upgrade. Bud was an upgrade. ETH was an upgrade. Domino's Pizza was a downgrade. TDD was expanding on news. Netflix was just a market, was popping it, so I wanted to short it. Beyond is crazy, 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 crazy. Yandex was an earnings play. Dish was just a regular, another sell-off, price target 31. So I put some really great ideas for everyone to take advantage of. And then I had my own. Today I traded personally in the chat room. I traded, I'll tell you what I traded. Let me go to my thing right here. I personally, and I did this all live, which is important. I did a Beyond, Domino's Pizza, EHTH, Netflix, and TDD. Those were my trades today. Okay. And I did each one entry, exit, enter, out. I mean, I gave my average, what I was waiting for, my patience, and I got paid. I mean, it was, you know, there's nothing like trading live alongside a really professional day trader that's consistent every single day. Now, one thing I do preach in our room is no home runs. I don't forbid it, but I don't want people to have that mentality because what happens is, let's say you do a home run and you banked really great and you made your biggest money you've ever had. Then you'll want to do another home run the next day, and then your next day. But chances are you won't hit that home run. And then next thing you know, you've actually lost double than what you made. And then you start now on a bad streak, and then it just gets miserable. For me, you know, it was like me. I was hiking yesterday because I hike in 105-degree weather, and it's just humid and hot here in Cali right now. And I'm hiking, and I see all these people. It was so funny yesterday. All these people with their shirts off, and then all these, women with their water, and they got all their stuff on, and they're all running ahead of me. And I'm a fast walker, and the trail I do is 2 miles, and it's all uphill and rocky, and I mean, and you know what I did? I just walked my pace. I don't have my phone with me. I'm quiet. I'm suited up in a like a urethane, whatever you call it, bodysuit, with socks, and then I have Under Armour long sleeve warm wool shirts on all along me, and the t-shirts underneath. I mean, I look like just, you know, I'm here to hike, to drench, to sweat, right? And so I see all these people running past me. And I'm like, you know what happened? I beat them all. Yesterday, I just walked right through them all while they were sitting there drinking their waters. And I finished the trail. I was done in 28 minutes, and they were still behind me. You see, at the end of the day, it's all about base hits. You know, it's about base hits. And so what it did yesterday it reminded me when I watched that. I'm like, that's like a base. This is why I do base hits in my chat room. I mean, why am I going to run? I mean, I'll just walk. I'll lose the same weight, right? So why do I need to run? Oh, look how great I am. No, that's what home runners do. It's all about ego. I'm not ego here. Look, there's so many people that made more money than me in this room. I don't care. What do I care? Does that make the trader better than me? I don't know. You judge. I'm not going to judge, you know? But my job is to be consistent. But more importantly, I need to teach. Teach what I know. Don't hold anything back. Teach it all, you know? Love what you do, and be kind to people. The other day, the Great Fire, he shared with me, this guy was, screaming at him. He's like, I want you to be for free. I need to see a trial. Why aren't you trial if you're so damn good? Give me a trial. Really? So I told Fire next time, and this is how I handle people like that. Really? What do you do for a living? I'm a computer IT analyst. I'm really good. Good. Why don't you come over to my house and spend about a week fixing all my computers, upgrading them, and you pay for everything. Okay? Do your job, and then in a week I'll evaluate you to see if my computers are better. Is that okay with you? Well, why the fuck would I do that? Well, why the fuck would I give you free trades that I spent a lifetime putting together? I mean, who are you? And why do I need to prove myself to you? You're obviously looking at my feed or our feed and seeing our ability. So if you can't afford $25, bye bye. There's plenty of rooms. There's that old saying, you get what you pay for. All right? So bye. We don't work for free. I'll never work for free. I don't even do a free day in here. I think it's an insult to the people in our room. Yeah, people keep teaching me all the time. AJ, do a free day. You get more people. It's not about more people. I don't want somebody who can't afford $25 to be in our room. What the fuck for? One trade can make you $1,000, but I'm going to supposed to work for free? Fuck that. Next, you know. So I'm going to show you 6 or 7 ideas that could have made you $1,000 if you found $25. You want $25? Here, here. Yeah, go find it. It's probably some change in your house. But don't ever ask me or insult any of our mods and say, I need you to prove myself. I don't need to prove myself to no one except to the people in our room. In today's report card, I was rewarded with a 95%. What does that tell you? That means 95% of what I provided was accurate, on point. Not I wasn't 100%, and a couple of traders pointed me out where I was off, but I was right there. I knew what I was doing. Okay, so let me show you just quickly a few trades we did. SINT. SINT did a reverse split. After they issued their reverse split on Friday, today they gapped up. Why? Because they had 18 headlines on garbage. As soon as I saw that, I told the chat room, this is a 450 short. Take it down to 3 and a quarter. That's it. That's your trade. The higher it pops, the more you scale in, more money you'll make. Bottom line, it's a 450 to 3. That's it. No ands, ifs, buts. Don't argue. Okay, for $25, you could have took that trade on SINT, right? And look, you could have took 500 shares with 2,000 buying power and slammed it. And look how much money you would have made. Could have made $500 for 25 bucks. And you want me to work for free? No. You want to see another one? There's another one. Grub. Grub was gapping up this morning because two rival companies merged together. Well, that's great for Grub, right? Why wouldn't it be good? I mean, so less competition out there, right? It's the same thing with me. If 8 chat rooms shut down, guess where they're all going to go, right? Right. So obviously this is going to increase because all those people need a space or need a home, right? It's the same thing. So, but what happens with Grub is when you gap too much, you have to anticipate a pullback, and that's what I did. And I saw that selling off. And another reason why too, it was up thin. See how thin it is? Because this is retail. Retail's jacking it up. This is retail. How do I know that? Look at the stock size. 100, 300, 300. All retail. This is no institution, no big fund. Okay, it's a joke, but it still has valid news. So I called the stock to short at 79.50 to $76. I wanted to fill this gap right here. See it? Stock ended up hitting $76.50. Not bad, huh? All you had to do is read the news. Okay, we want another one? Beyond. Beyond. The crazy, crazy, crazy stock. I love Beyond. I've been trading it for weeks and weeks and weeks. Maybe out of a month and a half, I maybe slowed down one time, but I love this stock. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Well, today, Beyond was actually squeezing this morning, as you can see, um, from 232 to 238. So once I saw $5 or more, it was in play. So what I did is I kind of looked at the stock and I said, okay, you know what? This is how we're going to play this. And I really laid this out. I said the stock's going to pop it open to 234. When it does, scale in short. You don't believe me? Look what I wrote. It says it right here. Beyond. Crazy, 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 crazy. Beyond. Stop gapping up 9. Scale in short 234. Let it pop to 236. The stock will flush down $220 and under. Now, nobody knows if it's going to come down to 200 or 210 or 205, but I can tell you this much. All right, I'm going to deliver you 14, 15 points. You're fucking A right, I am. Okay, and if I deliver that, who gives a shit if it goes to 200? Let me deliver 14 points. Then what are you going to say? You see? And this is why I don't work for free. All right, so you can go in your piece of shit rooms for $69.99 and pray you get a trade like this. But in here, it's written, it's scripted. All right. Do you want to see how you make 33 points in what? An hour's worth of work? You ready? 234 top. Ding, 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 ding. Market open. Ding, ding, ding. I missed it by, there it is. 238, 233.88. Now look at it came down. I delivered 14 points in just the first, I think, hold on, in 28 minutes. And then it had a mind of its own. And it just came down. I mean, how could you not make money on this trade. Unless you didn't have shorts. Then you could say, yeah, I missed it. I didn't have shorts. I wish I could have. So TD doesn't have shorts, right? So we just play the long side. And so what I did is I just simply waited for the pullback. And I played it 4 or 5 times live each time. And let me tell you something. The spreads were wide, but the moves were even bigger. In some candles alone, you were getting 4 points. Look at this. I went long here. I got $1.03 on this one, and it ran 4 points. I just did market order in, market order out. I got $1.03. Isn't that crazy? I nailed this trade. It was beautiful. I can't wait for earnings to come out. I cannot wait. This is the one stock my eyes will be glued to. Glued. Okay? I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to give you one called Ba. 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 I've never heard that before. My room doesn't trade that. He said we got to trade MU. Well, that's because your mod is unseasoned, uneducated, doesn't know anything. He's limited. Next. Maybe he can have the room. Maybe I'll give him a discount for $15 for a day so he can learn how to trade. Anyway, this stock was gapping up, just ridiculous. And one of the things that I teach traders in Awesomecalls Trading is to read the earnings. And I read it for them, and then I show them after what to look for and why I want to short a stock. So when I write out the reason why I want to short the stock, they can read the headline. It's really important that they understand that when we're trading. Bought paid very well, very, very, very nice today. It was up really thin, so it would have been hard for you to get a decent size. I mean, the spreads were pretty wide open in pre-market. But at the open, I want you to short the stock, and I had the stock going down to, I think, $70.50. I'll show you why. BAH was our number 3 pick. And basically, I wanted you to short at 73, give it room to pop to 75 if it did. And I wanted to come down to 70.50 and under. And the reason is because they reaffirmed guidance. So they didn't really do anything to impress me. So I figured I'll gap fill first and then bottom chrome go long. That was the trade. So I explained it in detail in pre-market. I wrote it down, and here's your short. There's your 72, 72. I wanted 73 up here to go short up here. But it did pay the first blink. It hit $70. So if you look, you would have made 2.5 points. 250 shares, you would have been up $750. $650. Just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Really nice trade. Another one we did was an upgrade called NVCR. Now, this is a really unique one. And why I picked it this morning was obviously the gap up. And I know NVCR. NVCR loves to fill their gaps. And I'm really good at spotting this stuff out. I spotted this on CNBC, and I scrolled on, and then I scrolled in, and I found it that was gapping up because of an upgrade. Now, what I find interesting about this, and what I wanted to share with the traders, like not only is it going to be a great trade for everybody in the chat room, but it was interesting because when you read how they upgraded the stock, right here, I'll show it to you. And it wasn't like a tier 1 firm. It was basically, it was SunTrust. And they're a tier 2, tier 1 firm. But the problem is you see how, I mean, the analyst is in left field. The stock is trading at $66, right? I mean, $78. And you got a price target of 48. When are you going to wake the fuck up? I mean, like, you almost want to shake this person, like, wake the fuck up. Why are you, duh. So all of a sudden, this person woke the fuck up and go, oh, I think it's worth 105 now. You know why he did that? He had to keep his job. They're probably reviewing his ass and saying, you know what, you're a dumbass. Because that's what I would have said to him if he was in front of me. I'm sorry, the stock is sitting at $80. Why the fuck you still sitting at 48? You think this is Tesla? What's wrong with you? I'm sorry, sir. Go back to your desk and give me a new value. Yes, sir. How about 105? Yeah. What'd you come up with that? Oh, I just came up with it. Fucking idiot. Anyway, either way, it's a trade. So how do I trade it? Simple. Gap fill it. Because the idiot upgraded it, right? So here's where it closed. So all I did was tell the traders, hey, short it. Look at this. Short at 82. Pre-market, give it room. Look for a pop and open to 82 if it comes. Scale in short. Take it down to 79.50 and under. That's it. That's your trade. I mean, it's a slam dunk. And the reason why I gave you 60 cents above where it closed, because I felt that I don't know if I can feel the full gap. If I do, great. It's more money to you. But I think in fairness, I'm more comfortable just calling it 79, 79.50 on it. If you want to look at the stock, I did exactly what I said. Here's your entry, room to add at the open, slam it down, you're done. You finished in 45 minutes and you scored big time. And here's the 79.50 one right there. It hit right there, 79.47. And that happened in 12 minutes. So in 12 minutes, you could have been finished. You see this? This isn't magic. This is professional day trading. Yesterday, the room had 7 new subscribers that came in just between the hours of 9 and midnight. Just all coming in for this. To people, some people it's magic. To hear it's just this is common sense. This is this is owning the market. We own the market in act. We do. We own it. We know exactly what it's going to do before it does it. That's how disgusting this is. I mean, think about it. You're going to know the move before it even happens. That's right. And we're going to know the reason why. Because the news is going to tell us how to trade the stock. It's that simple. You want another one? This one will blow your mind. You're going to shake your head on this one. And rightfully so, you should. Yandex. You all heard of it, right? Yandex is a search engine in Russia. All right. Yandex trades between $35 and $42 for the last 20 years of its life. I mean, that's just what it does. It doesn't move. So if you're going to get a $2 gap up, you better have outrageous earnings. And it better be so stellar that it better make sense. Well, if it doesn't, I'm going to short the shit out of the stock because I know I got profit takers going to be coming in galore. And that's exactly what I planned. Except, I got so good on this stock that I even predicted the stock that would come down below the gap, from Friday's close. And so what I did is I'll show it to you. Yandex. I put it down here under notables because I had so many great plays. All right, I would short here at 39. I would give it room to 39.50 if it pops. This stock will go down to 37.50. No ands, ifs, or buts. Then it will bottom curl and then slow all day move to the upside. Okay, this is not written after the fact. This was written 35 minutes before the opening bell. And this was written down on my own paper an hour before the market. This was all scripted. All you had to do was execute. That's it. Execute one trade. So you ready? Here we go. Market opens. Why? Because when you read through their earnings report, I was not impressed. And when you're in the chat room, I will show you what I read. Okay? And how I interpret it. Come in here. Ding, 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 ding. Here's your short. Now let's count the money. $1,000, $2,000. Look at that. 37.50. I'm sorry, 37.60. Yandex. Ho hum. Oh hum hum. Well, you want another? I'll give you one more. Gosh, I have so many good ones. I'm going to give you a basic Netflix. Your yawner. I got paid on this. My own trade. I got a stock gapping up. I got the market. Okay, now this is a market play. This is why I want to show this. Okay, I closed at 335 and I'm gapping 337. I'm looking at the market. We're only up 25 points. Then we're up 10. I'm like, you got to know something about Netflix. There's no way it's going to hold. The market needs to be up 100, 200 points for it to sustain a pop out of the gate. This is not going to pop out of the gate. I got a market up 5 points. This is going to pull. I can automatically see that. Now, how fast do you want to get paid? It's up to you. My job is to show you it's going to come down, right? So what do? I take short. I get in the morning, I look, and I even tell you, short it. I even give you the entry. Look, Netflix. Ready? Gapping up on market. Short here, 336.50 to 337. I'm already telling you what to short. Then I'm going to tell you this is going to collapse to 332. So you telling me, AJ, I'm going to make 4 points right out of the gate? Probably so. I mean, it's done. You're going to make 4 points quick. So if I put 100 shares short right now with the buying power I have, right? 33,000. I'm going to make two to $400 at the open. Yeah. What the fuck? You want me to bake you a cake too? Yeah. Make me toast. Okay. Ready? Okay. You were warned. There's your short pre-market 336.50, 337. Ready? One, two, three, four. You were done in 1 minute and 90 seconds. You were done in 90 seconds. You want more? Here's another point. You were done in 2 minutes, 5 points. 200 shares, $1,000. How fucking hard was that? Did you need me to impress you? No, just a standard trade. The market told me what to do on that one. So what I shared with you today was news on a merger. I showed you a 30 to 1 split. I showed you beyond crazy, crazy, crazy. I showed you an earnings play on BAH. I showed you an analyst call on NVCR. I showed you a market play on NFL and on Netflix. You see that? See the variety of trades I gave you? Because I want your brain to keep working. I don't want your brain to settle down. I want it to keep working, learning. So when you spot these things on the tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day, you'll know exactly what to do. And all this will make is more money for you. Because the more you understand why a stock's going to do what it's going to do before it does it, the more money you will make. Remember that. And that's why we're called Awesome Calls. And that's why we don't work for fucking free. Ever. So you people out there, can I have a free trial? Can you show me if you're good? Fuck no. Bye-bye. You want to join? Click here to be a member. 25 for a day, 100 for a week. And then you know what? How crazy I am? After you join for a day or a week, right? Right? Or you could join for a month, which most people do. It's $6 a day, right? But after that, after 1 week or 1 day, I give you your money back. So the rest of the month you only get charged $97 or 172. Crazy, huh? But I encourage you to join for a month, and the reason is because you're going to need about a three to 4 days, possibly a week. You got to get familiar with the room. The calls are pristine. They're on point. You got to allow me to teach you. You got to allow me to help you. You're coming from different rooms. That's my job. Before you get in a trade, let me help you execute the trade. You can follow my trades. You can follow each one. Entries, exits, where I'm looking for, why. I'll tell you, I'm in it. You'll hear me execute it. You'll see the tape me go through and sell it. I will do whatever it takes to help you be successful if you allow me to. Okay? Tomorrow, I'll present 12 more ideas to the great members of the Awesome Calls family, and I hope you're part of us tomorrow. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.